The COVID-19 pandemic has taken a huge toll on live events. Large gatherings like concerts are still not allowed. So how is the concert scene coping? Joining us all the way from Los Angeles, California is MMA Live Chief Executive Officer Rhiza Pascua. Rhiza, good morning. Glad you could join us. Tell us about the current situation in the concert scene. Paint us a picture of the impact of the pandemic on the live events industry.
Good morning. Let's start with the impact. I would always describe this pandemic as a worst case scenario come to life. For the live events industry, we've been devastated from all the cancellations, the postponements, since we are the first to shut down and will probably be the last ones to reopen. Um, since we thrive on huge crowds, um, to be blunt, social distancing killed our game for many reasons. First, it's a logistical nightmare. Second, it's going to be difficult for the crew to set up. Third, it's going to be hard for the artists to perform at a venue that is half filled, and the people scattered all over the venue with the vacant seats. So it it's a nightmare. And also for us promoters, we need to craft a new business model to accommodate expenses for to comply to the new safety protocols, and at a reduced venue capacity, which means that we have more expenses and less revenue. However, what used to be a bleak, uh, an economic bleak outlook, it is starting to look positive. Several territories have started to reopen. Let's see. New Zealand had already opened live events with no social distancing. Spain with 200 capacity. Um, Portugal with half the capacity, and we'll know. I think we'll know about Manila tomorrow or the Philippines tomorrow if and when live events will reopen.
Rhiza, moving forward, how do you see the industry adapting to the new normal?
Um, so everyone is more careful. So we have come up with new safety and security protocols. Um, with the social distancing, the venues have to get used to the reduced capacity. Um, Thermoscans will be in place, designated seating, contactless admissions. Um, Masks would be definitely a part of the new normal. Widespread availability of the hand sanitizers, I'd say maybe 10 within 10 feet. Uh, Events should have an isolation room for people who will get ill during the event. Medical staff wearing PPEs. I actually have a suggestion. If I may suggest increasing the number of public transportations when there are events to and from the venue to avoid contact in crowded buses and local transportation.
All right, thank you, Rhiza, for joining us and sharing your thoughts. Again, that was Rhiza Pascua, CEO of MMI Live.